Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Syaraftul Rahmat. I am student and my student ID number is 2411056. I am a student of class IFB 4A from the Informatika major at Universitas Mulia. In this video, I would like to explain about modal auxiliaries in new sentence, including their definition, structure, and example of how they are used in English sentence. Now, let's begin the presentation. First, let's understand what about modal auxiliaries. Modal auxiliaries are helping verb that are used together with a main verb to express different meanings. Artinya, modal saya itu membantu kita menyampaikan berbagai maksud dalam kalimat, seperti kemampuan, kemungkinan, izin, kewajiban, atau saran. Like the express ability, permission, possibility, obligation, and advice. And some common modal auxiliaries. Like the example of modal auxiliaries is can, could, might, must, should, will, and would. This modal verb help us make our sentence clearer and more meaningful. Next, let's look at the structure of modal auxiliaries. The structure is subject plus modal plus verb 1. Di sini kita bisa melihat bahwa setelah modal, kata kerja tetap dalam bentuk pertama atau base form. It is important to remember that after we always base form of the verb. Now, let's talk about can. Can is used to express ability or permission. For example, I can speak English, she can play the piano, can you help me? Pada kalimat can ini menunjukkan kemampuan seseorang atau digunakan ketika kita meminta bantuan. Next is could. Could is used to express past ability or polite request. For example, I could swim when I was 5 years old. Could you open the door, please? Biasanya kata could ini digunakan untuk membuat permintaan terdengar lebih sopan dibandingkan menggunakan kalimat can. Next are may and might. These modal verbs are used to express possibility or permission. For example, may I borrow your book? It might rain today. She might join the competition. Kata may and might digunakan ketika kita ingin menyampaikan sesuatu mungkin terjadi tetapi belum pasti. Next is must. Must is used to express obligation or necessity. For example, student must wear uniform. You must finish your homework. We must follow the rules. Jadi kata must biasanya digunakan ketika ada aturan atau kewajiban yang harus dilakukan. Next is should. Should is used to give advice or suggestion. For example, you should study harder. We should respect our parents. We should drink more water. Biasanya kata should ini digunakan ketika kita ingin memberikan saran kepada seseorang. And next is will. Next is will and would. Will is used to talk about future action or things that will happen in the future. It is commonly used when we want to express a dedication, promise, or plan that will happen later. For example, I will help you. She will visit your mother tomorrow. On the other hand, would is often used to make polite requests over or invitation. It makes the sentence sound more polite and respectful. For example, would you like some coffee? Will you open the window, please? Thus, in conclusion, modal auxiliaries are important in English grammar because they help us express ability, possibility, permission, obligation, and advice. Dengan memahami auxiliaries, kita bisa membuat kalimat bahasa Inggris yang lebih jelas dan tepat. That's all for me. Mohon maaf ketika ada kesalahan penyebutan kata atau kalimat. Thank you for watching my presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.